Joining us, and who's actually going to be a new contributor to Today's Day in the next coming weeks from Epic Fitness, Neil Frotten. Great to have you here on the show.
Thanks, Leanne.
You've also brought one of your trainers with you, and also an athlete who's going to be competing at beach volleyball is Alex Corsi, Caya. So great to have you here as well.
Thank you.
I'm learning about this whole thing that you've got going, kind of the Epic Shred.
Yes.
So what is this all about?
So Epic Shred is one of our classes that we've specifically designed to combat what most people deal with on a daily basis, is the seated position. So we're not meant to sit for long hours in a day, but you look how many government workers there are, people that have desk jobs. So that seated position, it creates imbalances in the body. It leads to tight areas and also areas that aren't firing, like your glutes or your bum. Okay, so all the exercises in our Epic Shred are designed to strengthen what's weak and loosen what's tight.
Okay, so is this looking at from a beginner to an advanced athlete? Like, what are we seeing?
Absolutely. Anybody can join the Epic Shred class. So it's a class, it's a strength training class designed to tone, but anybody can do this. So our exercises are designed that anyone can do it, but it's for 30-second little segments. So if you were an elite athlete, someone like Alex could really push himself a little bit harder. Somebody a little more beginner might just want to focus on the movement and focus on what it is exactly that we don't want to train.
Okay, so everyone takes it to their own, they're pushed to their own limit.
Yes.
Okay, so how do things get going? We'll kind of start to see things.
Sure. So we really focus on functional training, and what that means is there's 3 planes of motion. We got the sagittal plane, or the forward plane, the frontal, which is side to side, and then the rotational plane. So we always want to start off with a good warm-up. So we'll do, if you want to do with Alex here, Alex will use a medicine ball. You can just kind of mimic the medicine ball.
Yep.
So we're going to do a 3-planar warm-up. It's called a chopper protocol. So we're going to use the medicine ball or mimic the medicine ball. We're going to go straight up and straight down, and that'll be our frontal plane. So let's just get it warmed up, straight up and down. We'll just do 3 or 4 of those guys. Okay, next we're going to use that frontal plane. So we're going to go side to side this way. We're going to give a little foot pivot. So we're going to go this way. There you go. Pivoting off. So we're going to get warmed up our body in every single plane of range of motion. Okay? All right, beautiful. And again, we look at, what we do it throughout our days. Very few people are actually using that, training this. We use it all the time, but we very rarely train it. So the next one we're going to go low to high. Perfect. So more advanced athlete might use a little bit of a weighted, medicine ball, dumbbell, whatever. And if you just want to get moving, body weight is fine. And then we would go low to high the opposite direction. Perfect. And this is fun. Let's put smiles on people's faces, right? Okay? So it's a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more of the central nervous system than just sitting on a bike, maybe warming up kind of just generally. Okay?
That feels good, actually. I was just saying I was a little stiff.
Yeah, it's perfect. So again, getting you moving through, and again, if we sit all day, you'll notice those stiffnesses, okay? So the next one is going to be completely body weight, okay? So everybody walks every day, and we walk one leg at a time, but very rarely do we train one leg at a time. So this exercise is called an anterior reach. We're going to stand on one leg. We're just going to balance that. We're going to go opposite hand, opposite foot. We're just going to teeter over, coming back up, keeping our balance as much as we can.
Are we touching the floor or no?
Touching, no, but reaching for it, yes. If you touch the floor, we create a second point of contact, which will balance you. So again, for somebody totally beginner, we may just want to see just enough to balance on their leg. Even this is enough.
For some people, that will actually be a challenge in itself.
Absolutely. For somebody like Alex, we may make it a little bit more challenging. We may give him a 3-point where we may get him going inside and outside. And the target here is to focus on the glutes, okay?
Which is what a lot of people are dealing with when they're sitting all day.
Because if we sit all day, we get tight right here. This doesn't fire. So when we walk, we're all quad dominant, okay? And then we get knee pain. A lot of people have knee pain. A lot of people have lower back pain. All that is from sitting too long. So these exercises are designed to stretch you out and strengthen what we need.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to have another segment. We'll be able to get through some of the things that there's some fancy fans behind me. I'm wondering what those are going to be doing. We'll join up with more with Neil with Epic Fitness in just a little bit.